Morning students, welcome back to e-class of computer application, and today we are going to learn CSS. I hope you all are wearing mask and following the distancing rule, maintain your hand hygienes, you are doing hand wash on regular basis. Clear. So let us start. Today's topic is CSS. Like we have already learned CSS in the previous Google Meet. I have received many queries regarding some topics like DOM and others. So tomorrow in Google Meet we will explain the things. So right now CSS. In the late 90s, HTML coders noticed that they were retyping the same old text again and again on the same page, leading to bigger HTML files and above all time consumptions and frustrations. What they have done, they are going to create something by which they no need to repeat the same text and the same formatting text attributes once again and again. They created a new thing that is called CSS, cascading style sheet. Basically, in this, if you remember, when you are going to make a website, you need to create some web pages, okay? And the basic thing is this: in every web page site, mostly all web pages have the same formatting, okay? So what you have to do, you have to write the same code, same formatting for 5 or 6 pages. So this is a very boring work to write the same tag and same content, and as well as to write the same thing which you have done earlier in the first web page or home web page. So they introduce new thing that is called CSS. So with the help of CSS, we are going to make a separate formatting file, and the basic building block we are going to make with the help of HTML. So a style sheet is a file containing formatting guidelines that define overall look of a document. For example, if I constructed a new house, then the walls and the floor and the roof that will be maintained or basically built by cement and concrete. After that, you are going to furnish it. Furnish means you are adding some paint colors, paint on the walls. You are writing some, some other types of things there. So this type of work is called formatting. You need some, furnitures also. So this is called formatting. So same thing is here. We are making the basic building with the help of HTML, and then we are going to format it with the help of CSS. For example, look at this example: HTML head link is a spreadsheet. This is a HTML file, and plus this is the CSS file. So in this body h1 hello world, h1 close, body close, HTML close. So if we just see this web page, it will show me hello world with the help of uses of CSS title on the title bar. Nothing else. And there is no color. By default, this will be black. Now, what I will done, it will look like this HTML code. We are writing a CSS file h1 curly braces font size 20, font style italic, text align center, color E. Okay, done. Now this will be like this. This is not default color, black color. We just formatted it with the help of this CSS file, and it will be look like this. I hope you have already gone through this theoretical concept. If you have any query, you can ask me on Google Meet. Benefits क्या है? This is already explained in the previous class, but still I'm going to explain you. Pages download faster, sometimes as much as 50% much higher. When we write a HTML page code, basically beta you are still writing a program, a simple program having a table, having a list, or something else, but you have not created any web page. If you just look at a web page, the code will be, a lot of code will be there. For example, this is our school website, and this is our home page. So right click here, and just click views page source. Now look, this is the HTML code of this single web page. You know how many rows are there? Approx 188 rows. So it's very lengthy and it's tough to write entire code in HTML. So we are just making the code with the help of HTML, and formatting will be done with the help of CSS file, and one page, one file formatting CSS will be common to everyone. So it will load faster as well as it will save your storage. Next one is developer have to type less code. Yes, of course, less code. and web pages are the shorter than neater. There's no formatting the text, only HTML text will be there and content will be there, few content. Okay, nothing will be there. So the size of page become very small because formattings will be done from another file, that is CSS file, somewhere else. So coding will be less and the size of the web page is also shorter and it is also neat and clean, so then we can make modification. The look of a site is kept constant because all web pages are sharing the same formatting file. Updating your design and general site maintenance are made much easier. Yes, of course. If you want to change a background color of your web page or for your entire websites, and your website has 100 pages, then in HTML you have to change the code in 100 web pages. Okay, but if you are using CSS, you will make changes in the CSS file only and it will be applied to entire website. Now, adding a style sheet to a web page. The purpose of CSS is to separate the style of a web page from its content. The style of web page is defined through styles or rules. Let's take example, defining a style or a rule. To define a rule or basic informating style, you must first identify which tag you want to affect by the rule you are creating. So basically rule or style is, for example, if you are going to customize any IMG tag or heading tag or body tag or font tag, so this particular tag you have to write first, and the formatting for this tag is called style or rule. For example, right now we are customizing S3 heading tag, so S3 curly braces S3 close. Inside this we will write the rule. SE4P paragraph tag, we are doing the same thing. Then, like in HTML, you have learned some attributes. So these are little different in CSS. For example, font family is basically for font face. Color for color. Now, syntax is selector, the tag which you want to customize. Then property name, then value. Property name is, for example, if you are formatting a font, then font family, colon, Arial, semicolon, font color, colon, red, then semicolon, then curly braces close. So accordingly we will do the things. Selector, property name, then value, property name and value. For example, if you are going to customize a font tag, then first property may be color, second property may be font family, third may be font size. So accordingly we will write, and the syntax is tag, curly braces open, property name means attribute which you want to customize, colon, then the value, semicolon, again and again, and you can continue 3 4 5 6 number of attributes you want to customize. At last curly braces close. For example, S3 font dot family colon Arial semicolon color colon red. So this is the rule. Once this rule is defined, S3 elements will be look like in the font of Arial and the color will be red. This is some rules. The selector is usually the name of the tag, brackets, curly brackets. After each property, there is a colon to write the value, and after the closing of each property, you have to mention semicolon. You can write a same rule for multiple texts. For example, S2, H4, S6, color gray, font family Vardhana. So it will be same for S2, H4 as well as SCX heading tag. A very important question. 3 ways of adding style sheets to a web page. So basically, there are 3 ways like we have already learned in the previous Google Meet: inline, internal, and external. Inline is like your attached washroom in your bedroom. Internal means any common washroom in your home, or external means you are going to out from the basically your home premises and you are moving outside for a washroom. This is external. So how you will use it? Yes, one more thing is there. Inline. internal and external. Just remember it. Huh? Inline style. Inline styles are the created within the HTML code of the web page. That is why these are called inline. Element tag name style equals to declaration and done. For example, S3, this is a HTML tag, and we will write the CSS code inside the tag. The style equals to in double quotes, font family equals to Arial, quotes close and bracket close. So what we will do, on the same web page, on the same file, we are writing the code in inline as well as inside the tag. For example, we are customizing S3 tag. So S3 style equals to font family, Arial, color red. This is inline. This is example. HTML title inline styles, body table style font family colon Arial, font size small. So table के लिए font family होगी Arial और size क्या होगा small. फिर अगेन इनसाइड टीएस टैग वी राइट स्टाइल कलर इक्वल्स टू ब्लू. तो इस पर्टिकुलर टेबल हेडिंग के लिए कलर क्या होगा ब्लू और इसके लिए क्या होगा ग्रे. Done. This is example output of your program. This is internal. As you have seen, in inline we are writing code with the help of inside the tag, but in internal what we will do inside head tag. Inside head tag, head is style type equals to text upon css, css rules, style close, head close. We will write entire code here. For example, head style type equals to text s3 font family Vardhana color blue, or this is done. Style close, head close. If you have many more text to format, you will write the same code here. At last you will close the style tag, this is a container tag, and then you will check your output. For example, title, this is style type A, table font family Arial, font size small, color blue, style close, head close. Then normal tag, normal HTML tag, and output will be also in this format. Hiding CSS code from older browsers, इसको पढ़ लेना, कल एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. Now the last thing is external site sheet. Beta, in external we are going to write the code in a different notepad file, and we will define the rule like this: body background ये, top ये, and done. h1, ठीक है, s2 जो भी text है you will write here, and you will write the rules for the tag and click on the save file and rename it in the form of sample.css, style.css, format.csl, whatever you want to name your file with the extension of .css. The steps how you will do. Now the main important thing is how you will link this CSS file to your HTML page. So for do this we have a tag. Inside head tag we will write link. Inside head tag we will write link rel style sheet type A href equals to sample.css, the basically URL of your file, and your file will be linked. And when you click on the output, it will be show your output. So today I hope you know you now you can easily understand how we will do. So what you have to do today, your homework is to make a program. Okay, a program, maybe any program which you want. Okay, but this program will be same, and you will use CSS to format it in all three ways: inline, internal, and external. Then take a output snapshot as well as code and WhatsApp. Okay dear, I hope you will like this video. So clear, homework is clear. You have to make a web page in three different ways: inline, internal, and external. And please mind, at least 3 or 4 texts you are going to format it with the help of CSS. Thanks for watching. Your Google Meet timing for tomorrow is 8 a.m. So I hope you will be there with your books and notebook. That same program as well as the notes of this topic, how you can link CSS to your HTML, you will write there. Okay, inline with example, internal with example, external with example. Okay, so this is the way you will write notes of this chapter to your notebook. How we can insert CSS code in HTML. So 3 different ways you will explain one by one. with example and output.